95 on Saturday. The heat index over 100 in the city on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday, the heat index could be close to 105. Also very hot and humid Monday and Tuesday. Slight relief into the middle of next week, but still on the warm side for sure. But guys, yeah, we're moving into the month of July, and that's kind of known to be hot and humid in the area of Washington, D.C., I think.
I am sweating just thinking about it. Doug, thank you. A tempered celebration today. That's probably the best way to describe today's introduction of the University of Maryland's new athletic director. Sherry Burris joins us now live with more on the new AD's arrival on the heels of an investigation involving the football program. Sherry?
Well, Jim, Damon Evans let the media and Terp supporters at today's press conference know he will work hard to put Maryland at the forefront of the Big Ten Conference. But the first thing he talked about today was the recent death of a member of the football team, 19-year-old Jordan McNair. There's currently an independent investigation at the school's request into whether trainers and staff followed protocol in late May when McNair needed to be hospitalized after an organized team workout. He died 2 weeks later. Maryland's football practices since McNair's death have been voluntary. Today, Evans giving us an update on that investigation.
Doing the review is about doing what's right. We started that process. As I stated before, it's about a 90-day process. We're going to go through that, learn from it, see what the outcomes are, and then move forward. Because the health and the safety and welfare of our student athletes has to be at top of mind.
And as we said, Evans introduced today as the Terps' new athletic director, but he's no stranger in College Park. Since April, he's been the acting AD in Kevin Anderson's absence and has been with the athletic department since April 2014. Evans previously served as AD at the University of Georgia, but was fired after a DUI in 2010. It's been a long road back, and the new man in charge is grateful for a second chance.
It's interesting when you go through things in life that are difficult for you, but most importantly, difficult for your family and people who count on you so much. But what you have to do is you have to get back up, and you have to learn, and you have to grow. I'm not through growing. I'm not through learning. I'm not through changing. I want to take all that I've learned over my career and in my life and apply that to this great institution. I am committed to doing that. This is where I want to be.
Evans will officially take over as athletic director on July 2nd. Coming up at 6, some of Maryland's top coaches weighing in on the new AD. Wendy?
All right, thanks, Sherry. Well, today we got our first look at a memorial that's going to be honoring the thousands of Native Americans who've served in our country's armed forces. The Smithsonian unveiling the design today called Warriors Circle of Honor. The design represents inclusiveness and the circle of life. Smithsonian officials say they consulted with vets across the country about what they wanted.
We heard again and again that the experience of visiting the memorial should be a healing experience, that it should be inclusive of all Native veterans, including American Indian, Alaska Native, and Native Hawaiian. And so we feel that this design really successfully accomplishes that.
Construction is set to start September of next year, which will mark the 15th anniversary of the Museum of the American Indian opening on the mall. We're told the memorial should be open to the public by late 2020.
Today, President Trump awarded Army First Lieutenant Garland Connor the Medal of Honor. Pauline Connor accepted the country's most prestigious military award on behalf of her late husband. He served on the front lines of 10 campaigns during World War II. He was wounded 7 times. Once he snuck out of a hospital to find his unit. First Lieutenant Connor also earned 4 Silver Stars, 1 Bronze Star, and 3 Purple Hearts. He died in 1998. Amazon just moved into Bethesda Road. The new Amazing Books location opened today. This is the company's 2nd bookstore in the D.C. area. It's Amazon's 16th brick-and-mortar store in the country. Amazon says because space is limited in the store, it only sells very popular titles. There's a special designation for books Kindle customers read in 3 days or less. You can also test drive Amazon devices in that store too. That's neat.
Last February, President Trump stood in front of the White House and praised Harley-Davidson as an all-American company.
Now a dramatic shift as the president